Greetings, dear grade 12 students. I hope you all are preparing well for your exam. This is the video for quick revision of Flamingo chapters. So let us start with the very first chapter, the last lesson. The title is quite apt because this is the last lecture delivered by M. Hamel on French language. Reason behind war. War had immediate effects on common people. This is one of the effects because herein they had been learning this French language, but because of war they were now compelled to learn German language. So what is the scenario? That small boy France, he had not learnt the rules of participles and he was getting late for school. This time, when he was going towards the school, he was getting attracted towards Prussian soldiers drilling and birds chirping. When he reached at the town hall, there was unusual gathering. People were crowded to see some notice because this is the place where any kind of bad information related to war, all kind of news was being shared. So people were gathered there, but he had to reach school. But the moment he reaches school, he was quite surprised to see the changed scenario of the school. Usually, there is opening and closing of the desks is there. People are drilling loudly, students are drilling loudly for their chapters, and M. Hamel pacing up and down in the class with the ruler in his hand. But today, the scenario was all opposite. Children were sitting quietly at their desks. M. Hamel was standing quietly. He was even wearing his best suit, which he used to wear on inspection days or any other important days. Even the back benches, which were used to remain vacant, today all the important members of the village, old houser, former, they all were sitting at the back benches. So he was quite shocked to see all this. Anyhow, he reaches the class, he sits on his seat. As usual, M. Hamel asked him about the participles. This was the time he wanted to give answer because by now he had got to know something unusual is happening, but he didn't know the correct answer. Herein, M. Hamel also discussing about the carelessness on the part of parents, that they had never taken it seriously as they used to send their children to mills for work, and even he himself considers responsible that he used to send friends sometimes to water the plants, and whenever he had to go for fishing he used to give holiday to the students. So there were many factors responsible for the same. But this was the last time when he was delivering his lecture. He was getting emotional and he wanted to put in everything in the minds of students, whatever was there in his mind, just because he knew this is going to be the last lecture and tomorrow onwards they won't be taught that language. So this was a kind of pain of his heart. And then in last he write, Viva le France, that is long live French.